The following presentation is brought to you by the Pride of ODU, the official NIL collective of Old Dominion Athletics. Be a monarchist. Join the Pride. All right, we are here with linebacker Jahleel Culbreath. How are you doing today, Jahleel?
Good, how are you?
Doing fantastic. So you've been here a couple years now. How has the team culture changed since you arrived on campus?
It's changed a lot. From when I first got here, I feel like guys, I was only here for about 6 months before the season was ending and stuff, so I really didn't know the culture then, but Coach Ronnie has done a very good job of making sure everybody connects together on a deeper level than just football. So I feel like the culture is the best it's ever been.
All right, so if there was one change from last year to this year that was the biggest for fans to see on the field, what would it be?
It'll be the balance of the team. I feel like everybody has seen, kind of like a tug of war action between the team. I feel like this year the team's gonna be very balanced.
That's good to hear. All right, so there's always a lot of new faces in this portal era. If there was one guy that fans should be aware of that is a straight dog, who is that guy?
On the defensive side of the ball, I would say Nikendre Steiger. He's a very hard worker, and he's going to be a good ball player for us. On the offensive side of the ball, I'll have to say I have a couple, actually. I have Ja'Cory Thomas, I have Trey Brown, and Bull Hargrove. They're going to be very good this year. So.
All right, obviously you did put in work in the offseason. It's obvious to everybody. When you entered the offseason, what was that top goal for you in the gym?
Just slimming down, making sure I wasn't being a big safety, making sure that I was looking like a linebacker, getting faster, stronger, and smarter. So I feel like I had a lot to learn, and I feel like Coach Seiler has taught me a bunch of things, IQ-wise in football. So really just those three things.
If you had to pick one word to describe this team this year, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. I would have to say together. We're very, very trustworthy of each other, and I feel like that's going to help us this year, not only because, we bonded so well, but I feel like on the field, we're able to trust each other to do each other's jobs, so I feel like that'll be good.
All right, so you're in a linebacker unit that many think is the best in G5 football, and I'm not arguing that because you guys are some dogs. What can fans expect from the linebackers this year?
You will hear our name almost every play. We're going to be flying around the field. Coach Seiler has put an emphasis on it that doesn't really mean anything. We got to prove it, so you guys will see August 30th.
So football requires love, and playing linebacker requires some love because you got to love to hit.
Right.
You got to love to scan the field. What is it about football and playing linebacker that you love the most?
I feel like football really gives me a place to go to relax. I feel like football gives me a sanctuary where I can take my mind off of things, and also it's something that I love to do. I've been playing football since I was 7 years old, maybe even earlier than that. So I feel like it's just been here my whole life. So it just gives me a place to go where I can just think freely.
That's pretty cool about the sanctuary and love to do, and because it's the same way as fans for us. All right, you ready for the fun questions?
Yes, sir.
All right. In the gym, got to get pumped up. What's that one song that has to be on the playlist to get you ready?
It'll probably have to be. Oh, you got me. Freestyle by Little Baby.
Why is that?
It just gets a lot of people in that mode. If you ask about that song, I feel like that'll get a lot of people in that mode. So it's a good song.
All right. Lots of talent on this team, on the field and off the field. What's a hidden talent that one of the guys have that fans wouldn't know about?
I think half of the team thinks that they can cut hair. And I wouldn't argue that they can't cut hair, but I would argue that they can cut hair. So that's a hidden talent.
All right, well, I'm going to make this a two-parter then. The first part is, who on the team would you not want to be your roommate? The second one is, who on the team would you not want to cut your hair?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't feel like I wouldn't want to have anybody as my roommate. Yeah, that question is That's a hard one. I don't feel like anybody. I feel like I got room with anybody. Hair-wise, it'll have to be Koa. Koa Nawatala.
Okay.
I would not let him cut my hair.
We're going to bookmark that one. All right. It looks like you haven't had many of these lately, but favorite cheat day meal?
All right. I want to sound big here. We're going to Chipotle. Okay? And I'm basically getting everything on my bowl, double, right? Side tortilla, side chips, 2 drinks. It's about a good 7 pounds. So, good.
Nice.
We got to feed the muscles.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you just fed the muscles. Now you got to get in the gym. You're trying to impress somebody. What's that one lift and how much you putting up?
Bench press.
Okay.
Yep. I could put up some numbers on bench, especially from last year.
Yeah.
The most I benched was around 365. I feel like I can get more than that, but 365, that's going to get me pumped up a little bit. Make me feel good.
All right. I got 2 more for you. The first one is, which one of your coaches out here is most likely to suit up and dominate right now?
Coach Seiler. Coach Seiler is still a dog. During indie drills, he demonstrates, and I feel like he can put some pads on and go hit somebody, so Coach Seiler.
All right, my last one. I'm at a disadvantage because I have not played this game yet, but everybody else has. College Football 26. It's out. 1, have you played it?
Yes.
And then 2, well, obviously you have. How do you feel about your rating and your likeness?
I feel like everybody thinks their rating could be higher besides Jeremiah Smith. So I feel like, that's a question that if you ask everybody, they have the same answer. But I feel like the rating in College Football 26 doesn't translate to real football, so I'm hoping that rating will increase during the season. So.
What about the likeness?
I do have a lot of people that send me videos of them using me, which is always awesome, but again, it's a video game. Yeah. I do enjoy using myself though. It is kind of crazy, it's kind of cool, so I enjoy it. It's very fun.
So you're going to close this out with a message to your family and the fans.
I'm sorry?
You're going to close this out with a message to your family and the fans.
To my family, this is for y'all. For my little sister Emmy, this is for you. For my mom Pam, this is for you. For my father Fred, this is also for you guys on my rock. I appreciate you guys for everything that you do. For the fans, you will see 34, 10, 42, 1, 44, 22, 13, 35, flying all over the season this year. So, hope to see you guys soon.
Hey, thank you so much. Way
Yes,
to
sir.
shout out your whole unit.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Come on, Arts.
Thank you.